So this is going to be a quick update on the rapidly insane situation here in San Francisco, California. Since I've been talking about it in virtually all of my movie reviews, I thought I'd do a quick update separate video just to give you an idea of the rapidly deterioration of the situation every day. So I did my grocery shopping mostly in Daly City. Uh, there was nothing at Whole Foods. I couldn't get hemp milk or hemp cereal. So I ended up buying Captain Crunch at Safeway and Cow Milk. The Safeway in Daly City had a bare shelf of cereal. The only thing left was Captain Crunch Raisin Bran. So I picked Captain Crunch peanut butter. I would have preferred cornflakes though. And I generally don't make a shopping list, which is one of my weaknesses, I guess, room for improvement. I try to challenge myself and keep it all up here, just so that I know that I still have my sanity, okay? And I missed 2 items last night. I got pretty much everything I wanted at Safeway, by the way. I got a couple items at Trader Joe's and nothing at Whole Foods. Um, 3 items at Quick Stop. But the bulk of my shopping was at Safeway, okay? So I forgot a couple of items last night. I forgot the olive oil at Trader Joe's. I didn't even check to see if the shelf was empty. But but their organic marinara sauce was completely gone. So I had to end up buying that 4 jars of that at Safeway. Okay. So so I go to Safeway this morning on Noriega Street. This lady, this management employee lady, is complaining to everybody, including the customers, that her vacation was canceled. She had to come and work that day, like I don't know, 6 in the morning, something like that. This is on Noriega Street. Okay, so I look at their mouthwash section. One of the things I forgot to buy last night was mouthwash. I guess I should have checked it, my supply of various things, more thoroughly on yesterday before I went to the grocery shop. In any case, this lady's complaining about having to work. I know that Safeway is trying to hire like 2,000 new employees, and I saw a couple stores actually restrict their hours. One in San Mateo, Crystal Springs, and the other one in Daly City, Westlake. These are Safeways south of San Francisco. The Noriega Safeway is in San Francisco. Okay, so I tried to go to the closest one this morning, and I just realized there was no line outside, restricting people, a certain number of people going to the store. After a certain number of people come out, like they were doing at Trader Joe's on, what was it? Trader Joe's Millbrae on Sunday. Just a couple of days ago, they were doing that. So, disgusted with the selection of mouthwash Listerine at the Noriega San Francisco store, I decided to drive a couple miles south to the Westlake Daly City, which is where I do the bulk of my shopping anyway. I think my former coworker goes to that Westlake Daly City Safeway just because they have much bigger selection. And, it's a bigger store. Okay. So I'm doing my thing. I'm going to the Daly City Westlake. I get there like 5:58 a.m., something like that. And there's a big line outside the door. It's raining, so I'm like protecting this woman in front of me with my umbrella. Too bad I didn't get her phone number, but anyways, comely Asian gal, MILF, I guess. I got this huge golf umbrella. I'm waiting outside. They're only allowing 20 people at a time. 20 minutes, finally get in there. I get the bottle of mouthwash that I want. There are only 2 left, by the way. And in all these Safeway stores, they're just stocking. They're not really serving customers. They're just stocking this early in the morning. I mentioned the Safeway in San Mateo, Safeway in Daly City. Those 2 stores are restricting hours. They're cutting back on their hours so they can restock the empty shelves. I think I mentioned Safeway is hiring 2,000 new employees. Obviously, they didn't meet their quota. They're asking their existing employees to come back from vacation. And I talked to a guy who was waiting in line. He says a lot of the bars and the restaurants, those kind of workers are getting laid off. So I don't know why they're not applying at Safeway, but obviously there's a shortage of labor at Safeway. Just general craziness going on. I'm going to try to go to the Trader Joe's on 19th Avenue in San Francisco right now. We'll see what kind of craziness awaits me if I can get olive oil. I'm working from home right now, and I'm waiting for the payroll lady to get in so she can actually give me some work to do. She'll probably just pretend like I don't exist, and I'll be able to get errands done, fix a big salad, just like what I was doing in Daly City when I was living there and working remotely for this company when I was in between jobs. So I just want to give you a quick update. You know how I feel about the whole mass hysteria. Everybody around here is scared to death. They seem to think that coronavirus is the bubonic plague or tuberculosis or something. I think part of the confusion is the physician experts who go on TV, the ones that are scaring people. I don't watch TV, so I'm not that easily scared. My son and his friend are scared nearly as much as my son's half-sister and his mother, my son's mother. Even my son's friend is neighbor isn't really that scared about the coronavirus as nearly as much as his parents. His parents think that everybody's going to die, that kind of thing. Even during the bubonic plague, only half of the population died. So it's way overblown, as has been mentioned by some so-called conspiracy theorists on Yahoo. And if you just talk about facts and stick to logic, I think you'll agree with me. But You probably don't agree with me, which is fine. I just wanted to put up a controversial video about the coronavirus, seeing as how all the crazy things that have been happening to me might be of moderate interest to my viewers. Kind of a sidebar thing that I've been putting on my movie reviews. It might be one of the reasons why Adrian stopped watching. Although I had a comely Native American fan at one point. She actually wanted me to visit her in Indianapolis, and then her father died, so she was just catfishing, and she said, "Forget it, I'm moving to Michigan or something." My dad just died, and so I had to cancel my plane ticket. This was about, I don't know, 5 years ago, and I found out she was a single mom of 2 boys. So potentially I could have been her child support for a 3rd kid. So it's probably a good thing that she kind of pushed me aside after her dad died. She said she liked my gray hair. And ever since I've been dyeing my hair, kind of trying to get the gray out with Just for Men hair coloring. But the hair coloring Just for Men shampoo / conditioner is not available. I don't know where to find it. Maybe I'm not looking hard enough. It's probably at Safeway. So I'll probably go there like tomorrow or something. See if it's available. I'll go to the one at Westlake, because I think I saw it there. The Bed Bath & Beyond is closed by the government communists here. The authoritarian idiots who, according to their own logic, one should stay away from large crowds. And yet, they're encouraging people to go to the most crowded places imaginable, such as Safeway, Trader Joe's, Whole Foods, those kind of stores. Even when Safeway restricts the amount of people inside the store to 20 per store in this ginormous Daly City Westlake store, there's a line snaking around to the billing entrance. People waiting for their next 20, and even I had to wait a couple times because there was more than 20 people in the line, and the people are like this close to each other. So I have no idea what the politicians are trying to do. Maybe you can explain it to me better. Maybe you'll tell me it's not perfect, but they're trying to do their best to control the exponential growth of the coronavirus here, or something like that. That's the only reason I can think of. Other than that, it's just a pure power grab. There was a crazy mayor in Milwaukee. I was telling this to my son, or not in Milwaukee, in Illinois. Excuse me. The name of the town is Champaign, Illinois, and he signed an executive order allowing him essentially to ban all guns, to ban all alcohol sales, and to cut off gas, water, electricity to whomever he wants. And I asked my son, how does that relate to anything about the coronavirus? Seriously, it's just mind-boggling what's happening day to day across this country. Is becoming a nightmare. Something that some kind of movie that I wanted to do. when I cashed out my company options, go into semi-retirement. But now it's more like a documentary thing. I keep taking pictures and sending it to my best friend in Renton, Washington, where there are actually supposedly more coronavirus cases, but we don't know because the tests are coming out with false positives. So we don't really know if Washington State has more cases than California. It's just speculation at this point because the tests are coming out false positives. People with tuberculosis and other kinds of diseases are coming up as coronavirus patients. So I don't even know if those two kids that were in my son's school district actually had the coronavirus. Might have been something else, for all I know. Nobody's really explained it to me. So odd times, weird, surreal type situation here in the communist bastion of San Francisco Bay Area. Now, it's not just San Francisco and Berkeley. It's extended all around 6 surrounding counties here. So, pretty bad situation. Definitely not something that I would recommend coming here on vacation to see beautiful San Francisco with its lovely homeless people. Anyways, they thought that climate change would be the destruction of the United States. Actually, it's this mass hysteria surrounding the coronavirus. So there are some silver linings. I do get to work at home and nobody's watching me. Very unproductive waiting for this payroll lady to give me work remotely, which of course she's not doing because she doesn't want to she wants job security. She doesn't want any help from anybody. So it's pretty crazy here. I'm sure forcing 7 million people to stay at home is going to make them less productive, like I am right now. But waiting for work to come to me. So it's just a downward spiral from here until April, when supposedly the coronavirus peters out. I have a chart that says coronavirus goes away in April, May, and then it comes back in December. So I'm sure they're going to keep these draconian authoritarian decrees in place for the next round of coronavirus coming in December. I'm sure that'll be one more reason for me to leave San Francisco. My son wants to move to Germany or Switzerland, which is kind of interesting. I'm sure Switzerland is cold up in the Alps. Zurich around there, but he likes snow. I don't know. It's going to be awfully windy up there too. So hopefully my son and I can move somewhere out of the United States. It's not just the mass hysteria going on right now, but also the national death time bomb, which is supposed to be like I don't know. I don't remember the number of trillions of dollars that the United States will be in debt 10 years from now. But I do know that even if they raise taxes an insane amount like Bernie Sanders is proposing, they won't be able to pay all the benefits for social things like Social Security, Medicare, that kind of thing. All of the entitlements, because the baby boomers are retiring at a rate that I can't even remember, but it's like every day there's like 30,000 or something people retiring, and so that's going to be a huge burden on the people who are actually productive, working, and paying for these benefits. Um, so that's just my 2 cents worth of nothing after inflation. I'm politically, I'm on the extreme side, and I've gotten even more extreme over the years, having to go through family law BS and having to deal with the anti-men's rights movement in Redwood City. Anyway, I just wanted to give you a quick update about coronavirus things happening with empty shelves at the grocery and other ridiculous things that turning this area of the United States anyway into a third world country, banana republic, whatever you want to call it. Venezuela, the country that the U.S. imposed sanctions on. It's like that, and I'm sure it's bound to get worse during the coming weeks. So that's what we have to contend with here. My best friend in Renton, Washington, told me, take care of yourself, even though the coronavirus supposedly is worse over there. So that was nice of her. I wish she'd marry me and we had like kids together. She's got a lot more money than I do at this time, but that might change if I can cash out my stock options if the company ever goes public. So pretty nice. My other coworker, my current coworker, wished me the same. He's working in Fresno where the restaurants are closed, which is one of my pet peeves. But at least it could be worse though. I will say this: at least I'm still getting my Netflix DVDs, so I can do my movie reviews of all these crappy Ned Beatty movies that I'm going through on my queue right now. I got Kung Fu Panda 3 to review, and I'll probably get around to watching it today with the way things are going with the slow workload and whatnot. I've got to call Fast Track. They say I got a notice of toll evasion going across the bridge. This is what I was afraid of when my employer moved to Oakland. And then maybe I'll play a little Monopoly game before I watch the Kung Fu Panda. But first, I want some fried eggs. I want to get some olive oil. So that's where I'm headed to, Trader Joe's on 19th Avenue. We'll update the craziness over there once I get around to doing the Kung Fu Panda 3 review later today. So that's my plan. Laters.